Fisk unit. Fisk unit. What's good, y'all? Fist Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fist unit while you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. Alright, look. It's time I give y'all the truth about the Odell Beckham situation. Because it needs to be said and ain't nobody else saying it. Odell Beckham Jr. wants to be a Giant. He does. Alright, he wants to be a Giant. But at the same time, he wants his bag. He also wants his bag. So the problem is Odell Beckham is kind of playing. He's negotiating with Joe Schoen. Just from my 2 cents, okay, I feel like Odell is negotiating with Joe Schoen because every other day it's the Cowboys. Now it's the Chiefs. Now it's the Bills. Now it's the 49ers. Like every other day, Odell has a suitor. When the only team he's been in contact with in recent memory is the Rams, who he said he ain't going back to because they tried to play him during the contract negotiations, and us, the Giants. That's it. Come on, man, really? Everybody on Dallas got to tweet him. Everybody on Dallas got to send out public, please come to Dallas, Odell's, because they probably don't got his phone number. Just calling it what it is. Odell don't know them. He don't know those people. Okay, he don't know them Cowboy people. He don't know them. You know who he knows? Saquon. You know who he's on Instagram and Twitter with all the time? Saquon. Sterling Shepard. Giants players. That's who he rocks with. Those are his friends. Those are the people he grew up in the league with. The problem is we got the cheapest GM I've ever seen in my life. I mean, this guy literally, he pinches the quarter to the eagle screams. Every time Joe Schoen opens his mouth, he's crying about how poor we are. I mean, for real, all Joe Schoen is missing is a dirty beard, a feed me sign, and a damn cup to put change in. That's all he's missing. Put him on the NFL corner, let him beg for cap space. That's where I'm at with him right now. He doesn't want to win anytime soon. He just wants a whole bunch of cap space just to say he has it. He doesn't give a damn about this season. He failed me. He failed Daniel Jones. He failed Saquon Barkley. He failed Mike Kafka and Brian Dable, who are out here busting their ass trying to come up with competent schemes for us to get to 20 points. He got rid of our number one receivers, and he didn't replace him because he thinks that second-round pick is Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, and freaking Calvin Johnson rolled into one mean package. I'm convinced that whoever he drafts in the second round is going to be the second coming because he just didn't want to get off that pick. But that's enough for him because I ain't been right since the trade deadline. He ruined my whole damn season. But forget him. It's about you, Odell. I'm begging you. I am pleading with you, Odell. Can you take the crumbs that Joe Schoen is offering you? Can you just take them? All right, come on, man. Don't go to Dallas. You can't go to Dallas. All right, that's not even negotiable. You're not going to Dallas, Odell. That's what you're not going to do. Okay, you know you can't do that. You know, you of all people know you can't go to Dallas. But, Odell, listen to me. Listen to me clearly. What are you, 29, going on 30, 28, 29, something like that, whatever. You got a Super Bowl ring, bro. You do. You got a Super Bowl ring. At some point, you got to think about your legacy and how you're going to be remembered. Is trying to chase a ring in Buffalo with Josh Allen's broken elbow, okay, his dusted elbow, is it really worth it? Jimmy G, it don't matter how open you get, Jimmy G not gonna hit you. Is it really worth it? Kansas City got Tony and Juju and NBA. You just gonna be another guy in Kansas City. Is it really worth it? Once again, we're not talking about Dallas. That's not even negotiable. All right, we're not talking about that. But even so, You really want to go play with Dak Bortles? You really want to be in that in the Cowboys environment when it gets crunch time, when it's time to win games? You really want to be a part of that collapse because you know it's coming. Odell, just come home, bro. The endorsements, the love, the MetLife will erupt when you come back to the building. Whether we're ripping the 13 off of Sills or you're wearing, what did he wear in LA, fellas? Did he wear 3 or 6? Whatever. Whatever number you get introduced as, man, MetLife's gonna erupt. This is your home. This is where you need to be. Okay, come back home to New York. Take Joe Shane's crumbs because God knows he's the poorest GM I've ever seen in my life. I mean, can somebody go give Joe Shane $1? I mean, I'm sure Joe Shane got IR players and practice squad players he need to negotiate with. Can somebody go throw him a quarter or a nickel or something? Can somebody go write Joe Shane a check? Can we start a GoFundMe for Joe Shane? I mean, for real. I mean, every time he opened his mouth, he crying about the salary cap. So, I mean, look, can you just take his crumbs, Odell? You're only going to play, 4 or 5 games max because you're coming back in December. So just take Joe Shane crumbs, help the Giants win this Super Bowl, and be a New York legend forever. All right? I'm begging you. Come home. You are all we missing. We are Odell Beckham away from the Super Bowl. I don't give a fuck about these negative, non-believing Giants fans and beat reporters and content creators and Twitter personalities and everybody in between who thinks it's okay to rebuild in a winning season. It's not okay. We're 6-2, the same record as the Cowboys. Okay, we're a game behind Minnesota. We have a better record. No, we got the same record as the Bills. We got the same record as the Chiefs. We're right there. All we need is a receiver. I don't want to hear this crap about the Giants can't win. Who cares about a receiver this year? We got to wait till next year. I don't want to hear that. The Giants are a receiver away from being a real threat come playoff time. I stand by that. Just because I can't stand our cheap, no good loser of a general manager does not mean I don't believe in my team. I still believe in my team. We got the real MVP at quarterback. Daniel Jones, by definition of the word MVP, is the MVP. 5 game winning drives. We got 6 wins. You do the math. Odell, come home. Be Daniel Jones as Stephon Diggs. Be Daniel Jones as A.J. Brown. Be Daniel Jones as Amari Cooper. Come home. Let's get this Super Bowl. You come here, you get this Super Bowl, you will be immortalized. That's worth more than money. You're already rich. I mean, for real, bro. Like, this ain't about the money. This is about your legacy. You are a New York Giants. This will be the best story of the season if you come home to New York and you ball. Daniel Jones is him. He's that good. I'm sure Saquon done told you that, bro. Saquon said he don't need to recruit Odell. Of course he don't need to recruit Odell. They talk every day. That's why Saquon smirked at y'all. He don't got to recruit him. They talk every day. Of course. Duh. Saquon don't got to tweet him. He got his phone number. Whatever you do, Odell, whether my pleas fall on deaf ears or not, just don't go to Dallas. You can go to the moon. You can go to the next dimension. I don't give a damn where you go, as long as it ain't Dallas. If you're not gonna be a Giant, you better go to the AFC. Go to Kansas City. Go to Buffalo. Go to Joe Burrow. Go somewhere, but don't go to an NFC competitor. And now we gotta hate you. Don't do us like that. But anyway, that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you're rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.